Hello, everyone. How are you? Great day to close the day today, to close the week, I should say. Um, Wonderful day in the market today. But I want to talk about Vaxart. Um, I covered this company once, and I want to dig deeper into it because I'm thinking about getting back in it. I've been in and out of it for since 2020. There's been so many companies with the coronavirus hype, small cap biotechs that were hyped up. So, I was in and out of Vaxart since 2020. Um, but I must say, it's holding up really well compared to other of the hype biotech stocks of 2020. There's so many of them. So many of those have fallen to the penny range or dollar or penny, or in the penny range. But Vaxart it closed today at $3.12, and it's been hovering in the $2.50 range for a while. I don't think it hasn't ever reached in the dollar range since pre 2020. So that's why I want to talk about this company because it's holding up really, really well compared to other small biotechs. I'm going to read you this article though, because this article is going to help me to see if I want to invest in this company too. First, I should note their pipeline has 8 different trials going on, with 3 trials in phase 2. So, but let me read you this article. It's a government website. I don't know what this website is, but it's .gov. So there's benefits and not benefits of oral vaccination. So let me read this article, and don't make fun of me for not pronouncing things right. All right, here I go. Oral vaccination is the most challenging vaccination method due to the administration route. However, oral vaccination has socio-economic benefits and provides the possibility of stimulating both humoral and cellular immune responses at systemic and mucosal sites. Despite the advantages of oral vaccination, only a limited number of oral vaccines are currently approved for human use. During the last decade, extensive research regarding antigen-based oral vaccination methods have improved immunogenicity and induced desired immunological outcomes. Nevertheless, several factors such as the harsh gastrointestinal environment and oral tolerance impede the clinical application of oral delivery systems. To date, human clinical trials investigating the efficacy of these systems are still lacking. Now, that's something I didn't even know. Back when I was putting money into Vaxart, I figured it was just all good because, why wouldn't anyone want a pill over? I mean, the pill over a needle is beneficial in environmentally. Don't need a nurse, or you don't need to go to a doctor. I mean, just a plethora of advantages. But this is stuff I didn't know. So where did I leave off? Lacking. It's lacking because of the gastral intent. Yeah. All right. Let me keep reading. This review addresses the rationale and key biological and aspects of oral vaccine design, and highlights the use of yeast-derived glucin microparticles as an oral vaccine delivery platform. The mucosal epithelium is the major entry site for oral pathogens, which creates the need for proper induction of local immune response to prevent infectious disease. Diarrheal disease is the second leading cause of death in children under 5 years old, killing around 760,000 children annually. My goodness. Both respiratory and gastrointestinal infections kill approximately 5 million children under the age of 5 in developing countries and cause more than 10 billion disease episodes annually. Oral vaccination appears to be the only route that protects against enteric pathogens. If oral vaccination were used to prophylactically treat susceptible human populations at risk of enteric pathogens, it could prove to be the most cost-effective and efficient manner to reduce morbidity and mortality against gastrointestinal infections. Successful oral vaccination will extend effective immunity to the small intestine, ascending colon, salivary, and mammary glands due to the homing of activated antigen-specific lymphocytes to remote mucosal effector sites. Currently, most oral vaccines are based on heat-killed or attenuated pathogens. The downside to these whole pathogen-based vaccines is that they do not provoke a sufficient immune response, which consequently results in pathogen persistence and disease progression in immunocompromised individuals. For example, in 2000, outbreaks of poliomyelitis were reported in Egypt, Haiti, the Philippines, and the Dominican Republic. These outbreaks of polio were caused by live and attenuated polio vaccine that was orally administered. The cause of this polio outbreak was due to reversion of the attenuated virus back to the infectious wild-type strain, resulting in increased norovirulence and thus leading to infections among immunocompromised individuals. A safer alternative might be a protein subunit vaccine, which is composed of specific antigens found within the pathogen. However, soluble antigens do not penetrate the mucosal lining of the intestine and are consequently less efficiently presented by antigen-presenting cells. These problems prevent an efficient mucosal and/or systemic immune response following oral vaccination and inhibit the ability to successfully develop new oral-based vaccines. Undoubtedly, vaccination constitutes one of the major breakthroughs in human medicine, which has allowed the eradication of numerous infectious diseases. Oral vaccination provides both social and economic advantages, especially in developing countries. The use of needle-free vaccination eliminates, we talked about the risk, that's obvious, the risk of needle-free vaccination. Let me skip over that part. In addition, since the gut is already heavily colonized by microbiota, oral vaccine formulations do not require extensive antigen purification, simplifying the overall manufacturing process. Taken together, the simplified production, storage, and administration method for oral vaccination might it has a preferable rate, favor it over conventional needles during pandemic situations. Biodegradable and biocompatible microparticulate antigen carriers are novel and promising vaccination methods that may act Hold on, excuse me. All right, skipping over that. In this review, we discuss the challenges regarding the development and design of oral vaccine formulations. focusing on the documented effects of yeast-derived glucin microparticles as an oral delivery platform. Challenges in the development of oral vaccine formulations. The oral delivery route is the most challenging route in mucosal vaccination, and many factors influence the uptake of particulate antigen carriers by the intestinal epithelium. The physiology of the oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Gastrointestinal tract, which is reinforced with various defense and clearance mechanisms, contributes to the equilibrium between immunity and oral tolerance in the gut. Gastric antigen degradation can be circumvented by using pH-sensitive polymers that protect antigens at acidic and respond to the slightly basic pH in the intestine due to their intrinsic ionizable functional groups, leading to swelling or dissolution of the vehicle and site-specific antigen release. All right, this article goes on forever, so but I hope you got the gist of all of what I said, because I wasn't even aware. I gotta admit, I did not do my full research when putting money into Vaxart in the past. I just saw the pill. They were making a pill. Nobody has a pill out. They're like the only company that is. I found that so amazing that they're the only company, like, in the world that is coming out with a pill vaccine. So that got me all excited, which I'm sure a lot of Vaxart investors and traders, whatever, got excited about too. But I don't know if you all knew all this, but there's a lot of disadvantages too. That's why oral vaccines are not readily available. They're not popular. So if you've ever asked why aren't they ever been available? So there you go. I hope you got through that, me reading, mispronouncing a lot of words. But that's it. So there's a lot of benefits and not benefits with Vaxart. So I just wanted to get that to people maybe that didn't know, that have only been looking at the benefits. Like me. I'm sure there's probably people like me that didn't do their due diligence with Vaxart. But that doesn't mean I might not invest in it. Like I said, it's been holding up really well compared to other small cap biotechs. So that's it. Yep, that's it. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.